You must hate money if you're not using Abstract right now. Pudgy Penguin and anybody using their ecosystem got a massive airdrop up to 6 figures, and this one could be even bigger. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to qualify for this massive upcoming airdrop, could be the biggest in 2025, and the best apps to be using right now. So I'm revealing my strategy step by step in this video in how to get started, what apps I'm using, how to use them, and how to qualify eventually for this big airdrop. Let's get right into it, get into the app, and start off with Abstract, the wallet. It's called AGW, stands for Abstract Global Wallet. And this wallet is really easy to set up. I'm going to log out here so you can see how easy it is and go through the process with you step by step. There's 3 ways to do this, actually 4 here. You can go ahead and just start with your email. You can log in through Google, log in with a wallet, or linked with passkey as well. Go log in with that. So after signing up with a new wallet, either creating it through one of those 4 options there, you'll create your wallet and you'll get sent to this page here where you'll see the spotlight apps. And if you scroll down, you can see all the other apps as well. We're going to be going through all of these different categories, and I'm going to share with you the best apps to be using for this massive airdrop. So let's take a look at the different things we have here, such as Stream. And this is what's unique about Abstract. It's that it's a consumer app chain, and one of the biggest consumer applications right now for engagement and attention is streaming. It's what eventually I think really helped out Trump to win this election, getting all these streamers, as now the mainstream is literally changing as we speak. So mainstream is no longer the mainstream, streamers is the new mainstream. And this is integrating into that and trying to grab the attention from that. And I think that's a great plan for this chain to make it unique from all these layer 1s and layer 2s that are just copying and pasting, doing the same thing. And that's why this chain is different. That's why I really like Abstract chain, because it's using this in conjunction with their IP, which is massive. Pudgy Penguins is literally the face of crypto and NFTs, and I think this is a great partnership that they have with this chain. So let's go to the wallet, and you can see that you have your tokens. You can find all the different pricing for them, and also you can fund it right here, which is the first thing that you'll have to do after creating your wallet. And you have a couple options here. You can either bridge it from another chain, you can send it from another centralized exchange, you can buy it from Coinbase or MoonPay directly. And we're going to skip this option, deposit funds manually, because you first have to be on Abstract chain for this to even work. So if you're just starting off, you'll have to go with one of these 4 options first. And then once you funded your wallet, make sure that you're connecting all your different accounts here. You can go to edit your profile and make sure you're connecting your Twitter and Discord. It's going to be very important for the rewards and the XP that you build up for the eventual airdrop here. And you can get all these badges, earning them by doing all the different activities as a user on the chain. And this will progress you in order to build up the amount that you'll get for this airdrop. So let's go ahead and get started with using some of these apps. I'm going to pick out some of the best ones that I think are good if you want to play some games. And this is mostly what I'm going to be covering in this video, is all the different games that you can play casually. So some of these are like gacha machines, and that's sort of like a game that's very popular. And here we have the ability to play this gacha. It's called Dabble, and we could buy any of these trading card games, collectibles, fashion, and all these different brands like Pokemon, Vibes, Magic the Gathering, Marvel, Supreme, V-Friends, a bunch of these brands here that you see. And this one, for example, we could buy a booster pack for $15, or we can also get some of these other ones like Surging Sparks 151. Some of these don't cost even close to $15, but this right here is going for around $400, $500, and you could buy it for $15 potentially. So that's pretty fun. I think that this is a really interesting game you could play and potentially get some cool packs here from all these vintage collections here. So let's go to the next one. We have something called Gacha, and it is another kind of scratch off game, gacha game. And here you can select all these different tokens. They have a payout of 0.53 if you do win, and they have bigger payouts like 2.16 ETH, and they have the payout in all these different tokens like Big, Poly, Pengu, all the different meme coins on Abstract, they'll have a payout for. So you could go over here, you can buy the scratch off for $2.16 right here, and then you can just play and scratch it off, see if you win any of these prizes here. And that's pretty simple. It's just a basic scratch off ticket. Let's go to the other game that is a lot more fun here, and we'll click on go to race so you can see how this is done. And this is free to play. You just spend your energy, and if you want to pay, you could enter in with $25 here. This is equivalent to $25, this token that they use here, and you can cash out once you've won, or you might lose as well. So just be careful with depositing your funds into here. So if you want to play for free, I'll show you. It's a basic premise of longing or shorting here, and you have the ability to long Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. You have some other tokens like Tron and XRP. We selected Bitcoin as I'm just way better at trading Bitcoin. I'm very familiar with looking at the chart. So we'll go ahead and play that. Once this countdown starts, we can go ahead and enter the race. So let's just wait for that there. The race has begun. Let's click on up. I think that we'll wait actually. Let's wait for this to go down here. I'm going to long it once it goes to 102.107. I think right here actually is good. Let's long it right here. All right, everybody longed it. I think we can close it out at 102.120. And I'm going to close it out there. That's good. Let's see if we get first place. Yes, right now we're in first place. Let's look at the chart. Our speed has decreased. Now we have to go ahead and make another up or down move here. I'm going to click on down. I just think that we're going to get a massive down move here. Close this out. That's a good profit. Almost got to a 6x. We're first place right here. I'm just going to let this sit. I think we're fast enough to get first place. So there it is. We won first place in 48 seconds just by up and down market. It's just a basic, very binary option. And if you win, you're competing against all these people, and we can play another game. And it's just pretty fun to be playing this. All right, let's close this out. I think it's going kind of like chopping up here too much, so I'm not really going to play this. All right, this seems like it's more of a down move right here, so I'm going to close this out. I think it's too much chop right now. So this is just what I'm looking at off the candlesticks, and we'll see if it works. All right, I'll close this out. That pumped really quickly. I think I'm going to long this. It seems like there's momentum to the upside right now, so let's long that. Gave us a little 0.3x. We'll do another one. I think we're going to, oh crap, close this out before it gets just dumps the whole chart right there. So this one we didn't play too good on. Let's see if we can make up for it right now, but I doubt it. I don't know if we're gonna really get anywhere here. All right, let's see if that's enough to win this one. We got fourth place right there. Didn't really do too well off that one, as soon as we bought it started to dump. We try to close the position out, and you see here we can keep playing until we run out of the energy right here. So that's what I would do. I would just keep playing this until you run out of the energy, and if you feel comfortable playing with some money, I would do that as well if you get a chance to. So we'll move on to the next one right here. You see I just completely lost this one. I got offsides on this one, so who knows if this is going to work out. Let's short this one. Maybe this candlestick will come down right here, but it's not looking too good for me right now. Let's hold this out, see if this drops any more. All right, we'll close out there. It's not really moving too much. We got a 1.1. See if that's enough to win the game here. No, we should have held out until this dropped. All right, we missed out on that one. It's not looking too good. So we're going to close out here. And let's move on to the next game. This one's called Multiplier. This is where you're going to be launching a spaceship, and you're going to be targeting some type of multiplier. And you can put in your bet amount here. I'm going to put the lowest amount. So we're going to launch this one, hoping for a 2x, see if we get that 2x, and double our money right here. So let's see if that works. We got to launch the spaceship. And right here, you see we're going to approach 2x, see if it hits it without hitting any of these asteroids. If we hit an asteroid, we're going to lose our money. So we got over 2x, so we're going to lock in that 2x profit, and that's pretty much as easy as that. Let's do one more just so you can get an idea of how it works. We'll do and target 4x, see if we can hit 4x. Since we won the 2x, it might be, we might have some hot hands here, and we might get a 4x. Let's see if that works out for us. All right, we got the 4x, guys. So we just quadrupled our money, deposited $1, and we got $1.25. So that's pretty much the game there. It's pretty simple. So we'll show you the next one. This is a roulette table. We can pick red, black, or green. 2x on any of the red or black, and 18x on green. I'm just going to put 100 Pengu, put it on red, and we're going to risk it. click right there on risk it and see what happens and see if we land on red. All right, we chose red and we did land on red. So we won 100 pengu and our total is 200 pengu that we got out from here. So not too bad. We'll go to the next game here, which is just a coin toss, and you can do multiple coins. You can have heads or tails, set it up to what you want to have your odds to. We're going to do 50-50 odds. So 1 to win. We're going to do a coin toss. The minimum value that we can put here, I think, is 2, right? So it's 0.002, so that's around $5 in ETH. And we're going to do a coin toss and see if we get heads or tails. Let's see. All right, we won, and you can see that we got $8.23. We risked $5 to get that. And it's pretty simple, just a basic coin flip and see if you win or lose. This one's really fun. Here we can pick which square doesn't have the skull. If you have the skull, if you click it, you end the game and you lose. So we're going to click this. There's 3 different options of bet amount. So we're going to pick the lowest amount, 0.001. And we're going to start this off, see if we can end up getting pretty far. There's some pretty crazy odds going all the way down here. You can see how many X's you get. And for the first couple ones, 1 to 2 to 3x here. So let's do the first one, see if we win or lose. All right, we won that one, and that's too little for a cash out. If we want, we can cash out right here, or we can continue, and the next one would pay out 2.53, but it's a 1 in 2 chance of getting a skull here. So hopefully we don't land on it. I'm going to pick the left ones. Okay, we just lost everything that we deposited, and that's how easy it is to lose in this one. And it's a lot of fun if you can get pretty far. Their multipliers are pretty crazy here. So I'm going to end this off here, and just leave me a comment down below of any other apps that you think I should be taking a look at, any other alpha that is on Abstract. I would love to see what you have to say about it. And guys, if you'd like to join my free Discord, the links will be down below in the description. You can join a great group of other guys doing all these airdrop farming as well. And if you need any help, just jump in there. And if you like a curated list of all these different airdrops, you can sign up for my email newsletter right here completely for free. And be sure to join me as well on crypto Twitter, where I'm sharing all these things as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll hope to see you next time. Take care and be safe out there.